What's going on, folks? Welcome back to another Scum video. I hope we're all doing well. As always, thank you very much for everyone guys supporting the channel, guys. Greatly appreciated. Just want to give a massive shout out to all of our members of the RayKit army out there. Thank you so much for all those who have joined up by hitting the join button, hitting that share button, hitting that like button, and the subscribe and the notification bell. I know it's a lot to take in, so thank you so much to everyone for your ongoing support. Even after all these years as well, you guys have been absolutely phenomenal, supporting myself, supporting game players at the same time with a game that we all really do love. Now, we know there's some issues with the Horde systems. I've been there. I had it myself on stream yesterday where I had the puppet spawning on my feet, which was very frustrating while I'm trying to clear a bunker out. So I'm happy to hear that that's going to be getting some fixes as well, and looking forward to trying that out too. Now, as you know, I'm sponsored by GG Host as well. Phenomenal server provider, guys. Go check them out in my affiliate link down below if you want to sell for server for one of your like if any of your friends or a huge community, whatever you want to build. Even if you just want a couple of mates on your server, go rent it out from GG Host down below, and you get 50% off by using my name RayKit in the promo before purchase. Make sure to do that, alright, guys? Okay, so as you guys know, I am obviously making tons of videos and have done for a long time to help out the beginners, you know, the beginner guide, the beginner players and stuff like this, to really help out some people. So I'm guessing, you know, over the last few months, there's been a few things that some of the audience who's been watching the live streams have, you know, they didn't realize that there was certain features in the game that I thought everyone would know. Now, I've got to stop assuming this, because I've had people message me, and yes, and multiple times, and yes, even last year, where people would sincerely, they would message me and ask, like, how do you run? I'm not sure how to run in the game. Like, what is the button? And obviously it's scroll wheel. So it's just the little things like that. Right, let's go into first person. Now, as you can see, I have a very specific scope on me right here. This is a scope that will enable you to see in the dark. Now, for those who decide to use filters, obviously I'm not, you know, obviously they understand the game because they're using filters or whatever, and most people are probably going to use filters in a game like this anyway at night time if they don't have MVGs, because no one likes the dark, end of story. So these are for those who want the immersive experience and they don't use filters, okay? Okay, so we have the Car 98 here, for example. We're using the Vampire scope. This scope you see on the left-hand side, this is the scope that allows you to see in the dark, but you do need a battery. Now, there are two batteries in the game where you can use in your Vampire scope, which is the smartphone battery or this battery. Now, all these smartphone batteries here on the left can be recharged, but these batteries here, once they're dead, they're gone. Forget about them, throw them, bin them, get rid of them. Now, these smartphone batteries you can recharge, and these do last a lot longer. I think they do. Well, yeah, I think they do last a lot longer, these ones. So what I would do is throw one of these, insert into Vampire scope, then put onto the Car 98. Now, like I said, various rails will enable you to use this Vampire scope, like this improvised rail scope here that you can see down here, and obviously we have a AK-15 assault rifle here with an onboard rifle rail, basically. So that's attached to it. So you can actually put this Vampire scope up here if you really wanted to. Let's take that one off. Let's take that one off first and then put it on there. So we can even do that with this one, which you can see, and then look through it here. Now, if you hold left alt and scroll your mouse wheel, you obviously can see the zero in. We're not getting into this. This isn't a tutorial for sniping or anything like that. This is a tutorial simply. And also, just to make you guys and girls aware that you can use a scope like this. We'll just keep that on for the moment. Right, what I'm going to do, because it just feels weird having it on an AK, but you can use it at night time to obviously, you know, if you're going out and wrecking certain areas and you want to sort of see if there's any players there. Right, so let's put it on the rifle rail there. Right, so if you right click the scope and then click turn on night vision. Now, I'm going to set the time to 0. There we go. So now we're going to set the time to 0. Now, we've got the scope on right now, so you can see that you can see a lot more through the scope than you can like this. See? So if I press left alt and scroll wheel, I can turn that down as well. Now, don't forget, and the purpose of this video isn't just to show you this, it's to show you what to be aware of as well, such as, like, if I was to have a set of night vision, so let's put some batteries in my night vision, press N to turn the night vision on. There we go. So as we look through the scope, you can see in the area around the site, you can see, obviously, it turns off the NVGs because it's one of those features that doesn't allow you to use it. It just doesn't, guys. So that's the reason why. Now, if I was to go into the P22 free scope, so let's put that on the AK-15 here. Now, you can see as I look through this, the NVGs don't work. So even if I turn, like, there's just no way to turn anything on. Look, P223, right click, there's no way to turn anything on. And even if you look through your binoculars at night time, which you can see here, even with NVGs, you can see it turns the NVGs off. It's very frustrating. So we may have something in the future that might enable NVGs with binoculars as well. I'm guessing with possible mods. I'm not sure. But you can see here with the Car 98 that you do have the night vision scope. And it's very, very hard to find these. But even still, let's say you are up there in the tree line and you're looking over this town at least before you go in. You've got a much better chance of spotting players with the NVGs than without. So at least you can see stuff and stuff that's going on as well. Just make sure that you do turn off. So right click the vampire scope and turn off night vision, because you will rinse the battery out. Even though the battery will naturally discharge and degrade over time. I say degrade, discharge is the right word. You can see it down there. It's minus 0.01 amps. That's going to discharge over a long period of time, which is very frustrating. I really wish that they didn't have that in the game. I'm going to be honest. It's quite annoying to buy a load of batteries, go out on an adventure, and go and survive, and then come back like 3 days later, or if you're away for a week, they're all dead. I really wish they didn't discharge naturally, and I think at the same time, if they weren't discharging like that, I think there would be much more performance, because obviously that is still something that's going to be on a timer on the server. So if someone's got 1,000 batteries on the server, then those timers are going to be going down slowly. So right, let's get back up here. So ladies and gents, that's basically what I wanted just to make you aware of, or if anyone hasn't actually seen this yet, it's the little things like this. This is the little things that really help out the new players, and this is what I'm here for, ladies and gents. I want to guide the new players to this phenomenal game, as I have been doing for over 5 years now, and it's always the little things that really helps out the players. So if there's anything you guys want to see, please be sure to throw it down in the description below, not description, sorry, in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of the video, etc. I've just loads of these planned, guys. This is just one of them, so I wanted to get this out as I'm pushing these out pretty much every Sunday now. I'm sort of getting a video out at least to show you. Now, just lastly, again, thank you so much for all your support, guys. Don't forget to click the like button, hit the subscribe button, as that does help to get these videos out. And especially, I am a full-time streamer here and content creator on this channel exclusively, only here. So be sure to hit the notification bell as well, and come and join us for our daily adventures, whatever game we play. We are here to grow our community and bring people together, guys. Keeping it simple, keeping it fun, bringing the love. That's what it's all about. Giving people a place to come and chill. All right, you guys look after yourselves. Hopefully everyone's had a great weekend, and I'll catch you all tomorrow on Monday. Stay safe, guys. Take care.